Okay. Okay, you can go ahead and talk. We'll get started in a couple of minutes. Just continue on with your chatter, and we'll go ahead and get started in just a few minutes.
Bubba, how you been?
Oh man, I'm making it. I'm just like you, or trying to be like you.
No, I need a page from your book so that I know how to.
Oh, but I tell you what.
Well,
I tell you, being that this is our cousin's first time coming out here, uh, uh, why don't she tell us about her connection to the Meekins?
Well,
yeah, that'd
Daddy,
be
we can
nice.
do that a little later. I have a how are you related thing at the end of mine.
Okay.
She's driving right now, so we want to let her get settled in.
Oh, okay.
Oh, trust me, it's no settling in. I'm on my way to West Point, so.
Oh, okay, never mind. Go ahead then.
I'm listening.
Okay, Daddy, you can ask again.
Yeah. Why don't you tell the rest of your cousins here how you're related through the Meekins side?
Well, I really don't know. I mean, because it's been kind of a confusion a lot of my adulthood, but it was told to me that my grandmother's dad's name was Curtis Meekins.
That's correct. You're right.
Am I right?
You're correct.
Wow.
You're absolutely correct. As a matter of fact, I'll send that information to you in a day or two.
Wow.
You got it. See there. There's a database that what is the CLMWWW organization has.
Okay.
Jimmy can explain that to you at any given time. But
yeah.
Yep. Hey, look at that. All just by tapping your fingers. That's all.
And it's wild because I used to inbox Mr. Jimmy, and he must have thought I was a scammer because of my name.
I knew who you were.
But I didn't like out the blue, they told me that my grandmother's dad was a Meekins, and all along I thought he was a Ferguson. So yeah, I needed some clarity. And then I have an uncle. My grandma had a brother. She has a brother named Nathaniel Baker, and he is actually not doing well right now, guys. He has dementia, and he's at his last stage. But even with my uncle, we call him Nat. My uncle Nat, I started asking him, and he just went on down the line with me. And I'm like, what? So yeah, I'm excited.
Is Ethel Lee Baker your grandmother?
Yes.
Okay.
Look at that. That's it.
Yep, I see it.
Yes, Ethel Lee Baker. She was married, and her last name was Williams when she passed.
There you go. How about that? Hey Jimmy, I'll tell you what. If I can only get Michelle Holly to come out here, who is connected to the Booker T.
Right. Sure.
A while back. This is she has some twins. We just have such a large Meekins in that area.
Absolutely.
And really, I was wanting Michelle. I was wanting Jordan Wynn to come aboard, and also Jason Meekins, his wife Amanda.
Right, that's correct.
If I could just snatch them from whatever they're doing and let them come on this show, on this Zoom at one of these Fridays to meet a lot of their relatives, that would be awesome. And to find out information like Missy just found out in a hurry.
Let's see.
I was on Ancestry faithfully, okay?
Oh, well, all I do is give you access so you can go in there and take a look at what I have.
Yes.
Oh my God. Don't start that now. Because I would go to bed. I would be on
Yes.
Yeah, I'll send you a link to it and I'll send you an invite.
Wow. And then I have one of my friends, she is a lemon.
Oh,
And I sent her like the emails you guys send. I sent her one of the emails and she was like, "Oh, I have all of that in my little database." And I was like, "Well, you need to get on this Zoom."
yeah. Well, thank you.
What's her
So
what's her
her
name?
name is Dale Lemon. Her mom name was was it Juanita? No. Oh, they were from New Kent.
Okay. Okay.
Lenexa.
Oh yeah.
Lenexa.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know. I grew up. I grew up. I grew up in Lenexa for about 7 years of my early life.
Okay.
All I know most of the lemons that existed back then. At that time, Elise and Francis and Eric and all of those folks.
Yeah, all of them live right on North Waterside Drive.
Yeah, yeah. But back then we didn't have any names. It was just up the road. It was just up the road. Uh, let's see. Someone is on the call on a Samsung. Oh, that's you. I see who that is now. Never mind. Let's see here. Harold's iPad.
That's Shirley. I just joined.
Shirley, you look so much younger. I didn't even.
Wait, oh, come on.
I'm kidding you. I didn't recognize you. You
Are
look
you
like
kidding
you
me?
look like somebody in your family. I'm trying to remember who. Maybe like your mom, maybe.
Yes,
That's
the
it.
older I get, the more I
Yeah,
resemble her.
that's it. That's
Yeah.
it. Thank you, Shirley. I've been owing you a call for months. I got an apology to give you. I have a note on my to-do list. Call Shirley. Then I changed for calling to text Shirley, and I did neither one.
Well, don't feel bad. I didn't send anything because we were on postal strike.
Oh,
Wow.
huh,
And some stuff is just getting through and
okay.
still not all. Now, I did call some relatives and told them, don't send me, but they said they had already put it in a box. I put some stuff in the box the night before the strike.
Mm-hmm.
So I just got some cards yesterday.
Mm.
And what I sent out, some people just got it, but I didn't send out any more.
Mm-hmm.
So I owe my dues, my seed money, my scholarship money, everything. So I'll be sending it out whenever it gets there. I don't know. I read yesterday they're trying to play catch up. So I want to wish everybody a belated Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and wish you all health, wealth, and so on. And I work today, so I got to get up at 5 in the morning. So I'm not going to stay on here long. I have to
Okay.
go to work. Still a working woman.
Mm.
Well, you look absolutely great.
Well, thank you.
Yes, you look really, really, really do. We're gonna get started here. Um, we just a reminder, this is a very informal call. You holler, scream at us whenever you want to. What I'm going to do is cover a few administrative items, and then our wonderful co-host will join in. But at any time you want to say something or put something in the chat box, please do so. But welcome, happy New Year to everybody. I was saying earlier, I took a nap because I've been going all day. And I sat down here in the chair and I fell asleep and I woke up and I'm cold. I'm still cold. I'm drinking coffee. But seeing all of you all, I warmed up. Believe me, I feel so much better. The trail, whatever you're chewing on, I wish I had some. I had some cash. Okay, okay.
Cheesy.
Yeah, yeah. So anyway, we'll go ahead and get started. I want to start off by saying we do have a few relatives in the California, Los Angeles area. I don't know. I did see a message yesterday about, I think, Doug Meekins, I believe. I don't know him, but I think he said he was well, he was okay. Um, that's just a horrible sight. My TV is on here on my desk all the time, and every time I look over there and see the pictures there, boy, I tell you, we're so lucky. We're so lucky. I mean, it is horrible over there, and boy, I can't imagine it. So I want to say our hearts go out to those folks. Moving right along, the only illnesses I've been made aware of in the last 30 days is our cousin in Philadelphia, Laura Neal, is had another recurrence, and she's been back in the hospital, but she's back home and she's doing well. Our cousin from Quinton, now living with her daughter in Chesterfield, Gloria Woodson Bassett, has been in rehab for a month. I'm not sure exactly what's happening, but her daughter left me a message earlier this week and said she's home with her daughter, and she's doing well. So I'm going to try to make contact with her as soon as I can.
I'm glad you brought that up because I was wondering, because whenever I sent her something, it came back. And I want to say one of her cousins is one of my best friends.
Mhm.
And come find out, we're probably cousin too. That's what my aunt and all the other cousins telling me. Her mother was a Braxton. And I know Gloria's grandfather was Eddie Braxton, and grandmother was Thelma Meekins, where I came in at. And Woodson is also related to me, Mika Woodson.
Yes.
I think first cousin to my grandfather on the Meekins, and he's also cousin to my father
Mm-hmm.
because he brought my father and them land, and my father's father is married on there because Gloria told me about a big tree. So I was wondering how Gloria was doing because I couldn't get any information on her. So I'm glad you brought that up.
What I will do, I will send you her daughter's address. So when you send information to her, send it to that address.
Yeah, because I've been sending it to her address next door to where my first cousin Tom and Aunt Mary and them were living. Well, Tom's
Right.
still there, right next, next door
Right.
to her.
Yeah. Well, down
Okay.
whatever that road is. Yeah, I made a note here to send that to you. I will send you that. Adrian's
Okay.
address.
And I want to say I'm not going to stay late because I got to get up at 5.
I understand. Just drop off when when you need to.
Yeah, okay. Because I'm 77. I'll be 78 this year. And
Wow, you're
I'm
lucky.
working full time at Home Depot. I'm retired teacher and administrator, but went back to work about now almost 8 years ago. And
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it. I'm still feeling fine. I'm doing fine.
You look fabulous.
Yeah.
Thank you. I
She
don't
does.
have any
She does.
complaints.
That's why I didn't recognize. I mean, I'm not.
Well, I didn't do
You look younger. And I feel bad I didn't recognize you, but you just look younger.
And I will try to be down sometime in March. So maybe because Tom's daughter's getting married, and if the Lord is willing and the creek don't rise, I'm going to try to make it down because I've been busy. I haven't made it down. And, I lost my grandson. And then this year,
Right.
now last year, we went back for memorial for 1 year. And that reminds me, I have to send you the memorial money for Samba's, in his name. So I'm just trying to get it all out before I sign off.
Okay.
That's it. So like I said, with the postal strike, it's still slow, but that's why nobody got nothing from me.
That's all. That's fine. I know you're in our corner all the time.
Yeah, I'll try to make it up for that
Okay.
when I send.
Okay. Thank you, dear.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. So that was that. Just a few birthdays this month, which I don't have my list in front of me. I'll come back to it in a second. It's right here in my junk pile somewhere. My apologies for that. But anyway, I'll come back to that in a second. But because I just wanted to mention just a few birthdays. Moving along, as a reminder, it's a new year. If you haven't paid your seed money or scholarship money from 2024, we will still accept it in 2025 for 2024 and 2025. So just a reminder. Um, our Ted Herman Meekins birthday card project continues to roll along. I no longer send out birthday cards by US mail because of address changes and cost. But there are a few exceptions because we have some family members who are not on the internet and they're strong supporters of us. So I sent a very nice card, special card, to one of our family members whose birthday was January the 1st, and that is Elise Lemons down in Lenexa. Uh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. I will say it myself, and I've got to talk to her, make sure she got it. So but just a few people that's not on the internet, so therefore I'm happy to send them a card in the mail. But I'll come back to that in a second about the cards. Family reunion status for 2025. Um, we started working on this back in the spring. Our target was to have everything ready by mid-December. Here it is, the 10th of January, and we're not there. We're going to have another meeting on Wednesday, and we're going to push on. I am really concerned. We had targeted New York City, and the issue is getting sufficient physical help and helping us get started up there. Specifically, um, a hotel, a host hotel that will provide what we want at somewhat affordable rates. That's the issue. So we will continue to look for that. And again, I'm gonna send out a message tonight or tomorrow morning to the New York area family members and plead for their assistance. I was in Jersey last week and I found we got another family member who I thought lived in North Carolina, but she now lives in Brooklyn. She said, I will help you. I will help you. I'll do whatever I can. I am thrilled that she is there and she's going to help us. So I'm hoping she'll be available to be on the call next week. So that's where we are with that, but we're struggling with that. We got to find a way to have a family reunion this year. If you got family members that live in New York, North Jersey, Connecticut, Vermont, Upper New York State, please ask them to help us. We really do need some help with that. Okay. As you know, we established the Richard Thomas Fortune Humanitarian Award last year, and that structure has been put in place thanks to Ron Meekins and his committee. They have done that. We've just got to put together a group of people that will make the decisions as to who will receive the award going forward. The plan is to announce the award winner at this year's family reunion. If we have no family reunion, we still will, somebody will receive an award. So that's done. That's one thing we were very successful with last year. Thank you, Ron and Leslie and Juanita, I believe it was. Yeah, Juanita J. Chin. Okay. Leslie, you want to mention anything about the family cruise for next year?
Sure, I can. For those of you who are not aware, we are having our second Cousins Cruise, July 11th through 18th, 2026. We will be sailing on the Carnival Mardi Gras, leaving from Orlando, stopping at Celebration Key, Bahamas, Nassau, Bahamas, Amber Cove, Dominican Republic, and Grand Turk in the Turks and Caicos. The information, if you're interested, is not too late to join us. There are still spots available. So if the information is on our website, the family website, or you can reach out to myself or Mr. West there, and we'll be glad to send you the information.
Mr. West. You never called me Mr. West. You see that? You heard that, Bubba?
Yeah, I heard it.
Your children said dad, daddy. They said
But
call
not
you daddy.
everybody will know,
She calls me
that
Mr.
you're my
West.
dad. So that's why I said Mr. West.
She calls me, see, Mr. West. Okay. She can't be saying it because she asking for money because she know I ain't got no money. So
I'm giving you your props. So.
well, fine. After all these years.
Yeah, my dad can attest. I call him Mr. Meekins every day. I say,
Wow.
hello, Mr.
Thank
Meekins.
you. Thank
Even
you.
when I'm ushering at church, I say, hello, Mr. Meekins.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I could come down there just to hear you say that.
Come on to church. We'd love to have you. You're going to have a great time.
Oh boy.
Okay. I want to make you aware that what's left of chapters that we used to have around the country, we still have a DC chapter in place, and we have a fundraiser on Thanksgiving Day and also on Super Bowl Sunday. So for those of you who are interested, it is still available, and it's centered around the football game that's played on Super Bowl Sunday. It's all luck. It's total luck, and more important, it raises money for our local chapter, which we will use whenever we host another event, whether it's family reunion or probably we'll have a local event at some point in time before we host another family reunion. So if you can help me with that, just let me know, and I'll make sure you get the information. We have been successful with that for the last three or 4 years, and I appreciate all of you who have helped us with that. It's like I say, it's painless, and it's a lot of fun. We were in we were in New Jersey last week. I have stopped and think. I've been to Jersey. I was in Jersey on consecutive weeks. Sadly, on the 27th of last month, we were there for cousin Preston Lee Fortune Senior's memorial service, which, by the way, if you missed it and want to see it, it was broadcast live on Facebook. I was not aware of that until the following day, but it is available there. If you want to find out where it is, just let me know and I'll send you to the spot as to where you can find it. I forget the name of the church right offhand, but anyway, it was a very good service. My wife said it was 2.5 hours, 2 hours and 45 minutes, or 3 hours.
The name of the church, Jimmy, was Green Grove Baptist Church.
There you go. If you go on Facebook and search that, you'll find that service there. A good service. But well, that was a very good service. We were there in Jersey last Saturday for the Meekins family brunch, which was attended by, I don't know, Greg, would you say 70, 80 people?
Oh yeah, easy. Yeah.
The trail, what do you think? Yeah, just a fun time. But most of the time I'm in Jersey, it's because of something sad. Well, it seems that way in the last 12 months because we've lost some really good people up there in our family. And I've been fortunate enough to be up there homegoing services. But this was a fun time. We had a good time. It was so nice to see people put faces with names. I feel that in my position, it is my business to know all of you all when I see you, and I still don't know everybody, and I'm a little disgusted with myself like that. And working in the business world for 33 years, it was my business to know my customer, because if I didn't, the opposition was, and I might have lost a multi-million-dollar customer. So I'm still learning faces, but I'm still getting to learn one another and take pictures for our genealogy files. So we had a good time. And as you can see, the picture in the background here is one of Greg's masterpieces that was taken there. on that day, last Saturday, a week ago, I guess it was. On the front row is three brothers there. This time last year, there were five brothers, and we've lost two of those since then. And lost the other one, the oldest, I ain't gonna say the oldest one, lost another brother. They lost another brother about 10 years ago in 2000, well, actually 2014, 11 years ago now. So that was good to see them, see everybody, and especially the younger generation that was there. It's funny, we go to these reunion functions, and I'm thrilled to see families, older family members bringing the younger family members along, because that's the only way they're going to know their family. My children, my grandchildren now, they attend practically all of these functions. The ones that I can get my hands on and convince their mamas and daddies to let me bring their kids along. So that's important, because you look at the gray beards on here. The kids are the next ones. We are AARP eligible, as I say. So now I'm not talking about you, Shirley. I'm talking about the guys. the 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 next generation. These kids are going to be running this video at some point in time. So so that was good. I also got a section here. I'm gonna share my screen here. I want to show you something on online that our family. Let's see here. Where is my share button? After 4 years, Greg, I'm still learning this.
It's always changing too, Jimmy.
Well, it does. I thought it was me.
Nah,
Where's Jaden?
yeah, really.
Okay. Do y'all see what you're not yet, right?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Okay. How about? Oh, wait a minute. I hit this button. Now you see it.
Yes.
Okay. All right. This is our family. This is our family website for those of you who are not aware of it. But this is it had multiple tabs in here. As you can see, we got a lot of stuff here. But anyway, I want to just look at one thing here. I'm gonna show you a couple of things. It'll only take a few minutes. This is I want to talk about the Spotlight Cousins page. Um, and I just want to talk about some things that I've changed in the last month. But I try to spotlight certain things that's happening in our family that you might not be aware of. So this month, I did a story. Excuse me, I placed a story on here about a young lady out of Chickahominy area,
Ariana. Yeah.
Ariana. I think this is her second year at Virginia Commonwealth University in Richmond.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second. Let me admit Valerie Hall. Okay. I'm gonna read here. Just this is what she posted on Facebook on January 1st here, and I'll try to read through it real quickly. And this is something she wrote. She said she experienced something that was traumatic, shocking, horrifying, and unforgettable.
Oh
And
yeah.
she and her friend were headed down West Broad Street, which is the area I grew up in, by the way, where this happened. We saw a person in all black, head to toe, sprinting across the street. Basically, the lady was hit by a car. She said they knew they had to go get help. Her heart started pounding so fast. She and her friend immediately took action, ran over and called 911. She noticed another lady walking along was already on the phone. The bottom line, this young lady reached down, Ariana, and applied CPR for the first time, real time in her life. Now, she must be about 19 years old now. Now, I know she did a lot of great work I'm going by memory now, in a nursing home when she was in high school.
Yes.
And she had learned how to do certain things. And you get a chance, you can go ahead and read all the great things. But she said, if you're not CPR certified, I highly encourage you to take the course in the next year. This is a young lady. This is a teenager. This is the kind of people we have in our family. And we hear so much negative stuff about our young teenagers. It's important that we highlight this young lady right here who did something really special.
Hey Jimmy,
Yes.
if I could add something to that, just noticed on Facebook that she made the dean's list.
Oh,
That's
wonderful,
great.
wonderful,
Yes, yes, for the fall of 2024.
fantastic. This is wonderful. We like any fan. We got some bad apples. No. I know about them, but they're not on our website. Uh,
Mm.
they're in our genealogy, of course, but here I just wanted to make you aware. And she was a recipient of our scholarship award last 2023, I guess it was now.
Yeah.
Time goes by so fast. Just a wonderful young lady, wonderful mother. Her mother is a principal, I believe, in
Yep.
elementary school, I believe, there in that area.
Hmm.
Just, and this picture here was taken when she was in, see, it said nurses. If I can read this, it said nurses, something, something, something. Anyway, just a wonderful young lady. So I want to highlight that. And I put this on our website so the rest of our family around the world can take a look at this and be proud of this young lady.
Hmm.
Okay, while I'm on the website, I want to spotlight a couple of other things while we're here that I have added in the last month. Um, as you know, we lost Frances Lemon Watkins, who's originally, as I mentioned her name earlier, Lanexa area. She's was a little bit older than me. My mother, I mentioned it last month. My mother used to do her hair when Frances was very little down in New Canaan, and of course I was such. There's no such word as little, but I was smaller, younger than Frances, of course. But
Mhm.
uh, uh, so under the tab, actually she lived in New York. So under Greater New York chapter tab, which it used to be chapter, but anyway, I still call it. I made a tribute to her. You page down, as you can see right there, remembering Frances Lemons Watkins, 1942 to 2024, and this was her service just before Christmas in Brooklyn. And these are the things that I wrote up and added here. A bunch of pictures. This is from her funeral, and of course that's her casket. And this is her family on the 20th of last month. Her children, grandchildren. Yeah, these are children and grandchildren. Looking at the faces, yeah. Um, and of course her brother here with her brother Eric Senior. And this was her late husband Robert. And this was her 80th birthday, if I remember correctly. And she and one of her daughter Tina. And this was one of our family reunions. Robin and Eric Senior and Ann. And here's this was the 80th birthday. She was 82. Yeah, 82 when she passed away. I think this was in Brooklyn. Of course, it's Ailey's and Charles Irvin and Eric Senior
Hmm.
and her and Vicky.
Mhm.
And this was from a family reunion. Um, I don't know what year it was, but it was. I remember.
Oh, I remember now. You got Rhonda Hill. I know who you. I met them in New York when I went to the first family reunion.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. She was very nice, very supportive of us. When I say us, our organization. This is another picture of her family. This is her son right here, Francis' son. Uh, Big family, of course, with her sister Elise. This is at a family reunion function. This is her with her husband, and it's just a few. When you get a chance, you're invited to just go in and take a look at these pictures. This was this was at a family reunion also, and this is at the Marriott here in Bethesda. One of her grandchildren had received a scholarship award, and she accepted the award from the scholarship committee. And I remember probably Greg took that picture right there. Well, it is. Here it is right here. The scholarship committee right here. There's two of the members giving her the award. She accepted it for her granddaughter, one of the grandchildren. And this is another family reunion, and so forth and so on. That's Bubba in the pitch in the background there, with her and Robin. So I made a tribute, and this was Christmas. This was Christmas. I think like a year or so ago. And again, some more of her grandchildren, and so forth and so on. So just a big family she has, and on and on and on and on. Just a wonderful person. And again, she supported us financially, and she did whatever she could. She really did. The last time I saw her was in Williamsburg, August of 2 years ago, and she said, and I remember I had a old souvenir book from one of our reunions, and I went over and showed it to her. I
Mhm.
never got it back, so I think she got it, but that was fine because I had some more at home. And she said, I got a check for you, and she did. She gave me a check for our reunion uh, activities. So, and again, and I said this last month when we lost Jimmy Alfonso Meekins last year, and we were trying to put together some funds to bury him. She sent us a check to help bury our cousin. She was a wonderful lady, is what I'm trying to say. But this is what's on the New York tab, and so you get a chance, go in there, take a look at it. While I'm on the website, I just want to show you a couple of other little things. I did the same thing for our cousins. Um, let's see who comes first. Preston Lee Fortune. Uh, I did the same thing for him. I did a tribute to him. Again, most of these pictures you're looking at, courtesy of our cousin Greg. I'm gonna come back to it. And this is a picture that I put out
Mhm.
within hours after he passed away.
Mhm.
And his son Preston really loved this picture, so he used it quite a bit in the for the festivities and stuff. Like I was glad I was able to provide that picture that was taken by somebody in the family at some point in time. So this was as Greg said, Green Grove Baptist Church. If you go on Facebook and you'll find the service. And this is the great write-up that the family did for his obituary. This was on the program, funeral um, memorial program. And this is his family back over the years. Uh, and look, just look at him right there. And a great picture. And this is Preston's brother, Richard Thomas Fortune, who passed away February of last year. When I went to do our Christmas cards this year, I had to delete 12 months earlier. I sent a card to these two brothers who were living at the same house. I had to delete that line because both of them were gone. Very, very, very sad. As you can see here, February and December. This is this is an old picture that was black and white, and I managed to turn it into color, make it somewhat color. I know that's him. I assume that's his dad.
Yes.
Ray, you can pipe in if you recognize.
Yeah, that's Uncle Bill.
Okay, okay. And I guess this is some of the boys. This lady right here, uh, you recognize her?
Oh
Is that
yeah.
as his mom?
Yeah, Aunt Bernice.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
And this is a picture that was taken probably. I can't say Greg took it because Greg is in the picture.
I'm in the picture. I didn't take
But
that
this was taken at
one.
one of the cousins' funeral a
Yeah,
repass last
I
year.
forgot. Yeah, it was at a repass.
Yeah, because he was still here. And of
Yeah.
course, we lost him last year. Wayne O. Chin. So just a lot of memories, just a lot of memories on here. This was August of you can see here, August of 23 in Williamsburg. We were just sitting in the lobby on that Saturday,
Yeah.
just sitting around, just talking. Cousins. Bernice Lawrence, that used to live next door to us in Lenexa. Her mother's name was Beulah. Mother's name was Beulah Lawrence. Dad's name was Edward. No, it was then it was Edward. No, his brother. Anyway, Beulah Lawrence was the mother. I can't remember her dad's name right off the head. But you see, here's Preston back here, and his brother Richard. Now, I just said those two brothers left us in 2024. So this is a great picture, and it's a story behind how he acted that day. But I won't. It was really funny, but I ain't gonna tell that story on here because we recorded. But this is Preston, one of his sons, Kyle. And Kyle now is a grown man. Just, these kids have grown up so much. This is over the years. And uh, on and on. This was a family reunion, I think, in Richmond, 2009. And so I paid tribute to him through Greg's eyes. And most of the pictures over here were taken by Greg and some other family members. And I'll show you one other. And above this, I did, this just happened this week. In other words, these pictures were taken January 4th, as I said earlier, the Meekins family brunch. And we took most of these pictures are Greg's. That one, I don't think that was Greg's picture. Anyway, I can tell the difference. Quality is what I'm saying. Wonderful pictures. Just a great fun. And again, this was last Saturday. And our wonderful cousins there. Our New York, Brooklyn cousins. One of the Fortune brothers.
That's Bob.
Bob. So I always get them mixed up because they look so much alike. If I don't see one with his wife, Loretta, I don't know which one it is. And this is Preston III, who's this.
Yeah, Loretta's not his wife. Sissy. Loretta, that's Ray's wife.
But I'm saying when I see the two brothers together, I always get them mixed up. And the only way I can differentiate is with the one that's got the wife named Loretta.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This is Preston III. He's senior year at West Point Academy, United States Army, and on and on and on. It's just wonderful pictures. This is just great. And I was able to identify with help from other family members to identify the people that I did not know. The food was good. This was at a country club in Pennsauken.
Because my food is being sent to your house.
Just a good day. Just a really, really good day. And you see they're in the chow line. Gregory right in the front of the chow line. It was good food. That's where the guy was cooking the omelets.
Oh, yeah.
I got one too. It was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Mm-hmm. And Wadu?
John.
Again, this is 99.9% of these pictures were taken by Greg. We're blessed. So this was last Saturday. This is Joy Meekins. She's agreed to help us a lot on the upcoming family reunion. She pulled me aside last Saturday and said, I'm going to help you. I'm willing to help you. And I was thinking, she lives down in North Carolina. I checked, she is now in Brooklyn. So I am enthused about the fact that she is so enthusiastic. She's a young lady. I think she's in the education field, and she'll be able to help us because Lord knows we need help. So that's about it. That's about the only thing new that I can think of right offhand. My youngest grandson was kind of unhappy. He kept his hoodie on most of the time because his hair wasn't right. He
Oh,
You know,
Got
wow,
that
really?
problem too.
I
got
didn't
that
know.
problem with 4 grandsons.
Oh, wow.
So he kept his hoodie on. That's my oldest granddaughter, and then the
Mhm.
youngest granddaughter. Um,
The hair wasn't right.
so
Mhm.
just, but he kept his, and I didn't know
Mhm.
what the problem was. I know he don't like to take pictures, but to sit there with a
Mhm.
hoodie on, that didn't sit well with me until I found out what was going on. And this is
How
Linda.
about that?
Linda had another engagement, so she let me know she couldn't be with us tonight. And again, that's my oldest granddaughter right there.
Mm.
And that's for those. That's my the lady that sleeps upstairs, second floor here at this house, for the last 47 years. Um, Crystal, Crystal was beautiful. I never the hairstyle. She was just absolutely beautiful. I thought she looked very nice. As first time I met Robbie's daughter, Vanessa. It's nice to meet
Yeah.
her. And on, just good family fun. The group of people up there. Here's another young lady here. This is Meryl Fortune's great granddaughter, granddaughter, I guess it is.
Yeah.
Either way, yeah, she's in college now, second year in Atlanta, if our memory serves me correctly, and she's doing well. And this is her grandmother here. So yeah, I think I got that right. And this is our contingent from Brooklyn. Some of them just
Mhm.
joined us. For those who just joined us, we got help on the way for a family reunion this year in Brooklyn. And again, some of them have just joined us on the call here. And so that's about it. Uh,
Mhm.
and Juanita, Jay, and Detrell. Just having fun, as you can see here. I don't know, somebody might have told a lie here. Everybody's laughing. Uh, this man here, Merle Fortune Sr., I just love this guy. He's about 86 years old. And I tell you, he's wonderful. And see all these younger people, this is what I love seeing. This is what it's all about. Really love to see that. So that's about it. This was one of my favorite pictures that you took. Uh,
Mhm.
these two cousins here. It's a lovely, lovely, lovely picture. I put it in a frame to make it look better. And you put this one in a frame. You know, I play around with this stuff. I do this stuff almost every day. Um, this is a, by the way, I do this using a design package that's funded by our family reunion committee. Excuse me, funded by you all, our family. So thank you for continuing to support us financially so we can do things like this. I just want to let you know that. So that's about it. That's what I wanted to show you on the web. I think that's all I want to show you this month. So any questions on that before I get out of here?
Mhm.
Okay. Each month, as I said, I'm gonna try to start showing you something on the web because we need to have more people to visit the web simply because you probably don't know it's there. So eventually I'm gonna put out something and say, look, please, this is where you can find a lot of information. I work very hard. We work very hard as a family to try to keep this up to date. And also on our Facebook pages, we have 4, and Instagram, and I think that's it. Right, Detrell? I think that's it. So please try to support us in finding out valuable information um, that is there for you. So right now, I'll stop for a second and catch my breath and drink some coffee. Let's see who joined us. Let's see, Valerie. Hello, Valerie. Thanks for joining us. Patrice in Brooklyn. Thanks for joining us. Shirley,
Yeah.
thanks for joining us. Let's see here. Who did oh, Reeb, thanks for joining us. Let's see. Did I leave out? Did I miss anybody? Let's see here. 13. I'm missing somebody.
I think
If I didn't call
Missy
you,
had to step off.
Oh, okay, okay. That's who we lost. I knew we had 13.
Okay, I'm gonna have to say good night, else I won't get up at 5.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay,
Thanks
and
for
I'll have my stuff in the mail.
okay. Just whenever you can, it's
And
fine.
if it don't, I'll try to get over to Detroit and mail it from there.
Okay, Lord.
Okay.
Thank you
It's
so
been
much.
great, wonderful. Wish everybody a happy new year again and help you be happy, healthy, and wise. Good night.
Gotcha. Especially
Good
wise.
seeing you.
Thank you, Donna.
Okay, good night.
Good night.
Right.
Anything else before we go into the second half of our show with our wonderful co-host Journey?
Yes, I just want to say good night, everybody. I just took some NyQuil and now I'm feeling it.
Drowsy.
I understand. I understand.
By the way, you're 12. It was good to see you.
You too. Thank you for the
It
hug.
really was good to see
I
you.
know it was.
I enjoy your company whenever I see you. I really
It's like it's never enough time for all of us.
I know.
That's what I told
And I've
you.
got to make my way up there to see you too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
come on.
I just bought a new car today too.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm always
What you
buying.
got? What you get?
Well, I traded in my Nissan SUV and I bought another Nissan SUV, another Rogue, 2021. I can't afford brand new because they just cost
Okay.
much money. But this one was actually it was a leased car. It's a 21 with only 10,000 miles on it.
Oh, not
It
bad.
hadn't even been used yet.
that's awesome.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
It's in good shape.
that's great.
I'll see what it'll do for me. And I keep telling myself, ain't buying no more car. But yeah, it's a nice car. It's an upgrade from my 2017. But I still got the Mercedes. I'm not getting rid of that.
I don't blame you.
I'm not getting rid of that.
Hey, Valerie. Hey,
Yes.
Journey. Hey, Bubba.
Hey,
Because
good.
Yeah, I'm going to bed.
All
Okay.
right.
All
Good
right.
night.
thanks for
12.
joining us.
Good night, everybody.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Valerie, good afternoon. It's good evening, I should say. Good to see you.
I was trying to get my sister on. She was on for a minute, but she said she had to move her car.
Was
No.
that Kim?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, is she coming back or do you know?
I don't know. She said
Oh.
she had to move her car.
Yeah, we're expecting I guess an inch or two here tonight, overnight.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna get, 2 to 4.
Yeah, we here at our house here, this house here in Maryland, we early part of the week we received I'm talking about in my yard, it was 8 or 9 inches of snow.
Woo.
When the last time?
Yeah, this early part of whatever day of
Hey,
snow.
I'm glad you got it. I got less than an inch here.
Oh yeah, I know. I got 8 or 9. I tell you, I look, I got an alert on my phone and somebody was out on my sidewalk. And I look and my son was out there at 11 o'clock at night shoveling snow. I said, Lord, I was going to help him, but my something would be the next day. So I won't go there at 11 o'clock and shovel no snow. No.
I hear you.
I didn't say a word to him. I let him go ahead and shovel. But yeah, so I didn't go out the house until today. That's it. When I was working, I had to go, but not now. The Lord has blessed me to get this far. So like Bubba, if I don't have to go, I'm not going. And like Greg, if I don't have to go, I'm not going. That's it.
I'm the same way. If I ain't got to go out, I ain't going.
Yeah.
That's it. Journey, the floor is yours.
Hey.
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 Hi, family.
Mm.
Good evening. Screen
Yeah.
here.
41% Nigerian.
Yeah, isn't that something? Let me see if I can hide that. Or can't get rid of that. Yeah, so I guess I kind of wanted to just open up with my ancestry stuff that's been updated. Let me go back. if you haven't been on ancestry.com lately and you took your DNA test in the past, they have updated some of the additional areas. So for example, you have central Nigeria broken out from Nigeria, and then they further break it down into tribes and other things like that. That is not yet available information, but they've at least populated spaces for it. So as a result of the slave trade, most African Americans have African roots in this western, northwestern part of Africa. And these Western Bantu peoples, as I was reading on Ancestry, actually had the largest migration in African history, and they moved up close around this area. So that's how I get that ancestry from down there. Obviously, this is from slave owners for the most part. The Denmark part is from my mom. The Wales and England are mostly from my dad. I think the Germanic places are from my mom as well, but Scotland from my dad. This Portugal, and then this Luzon, the Philippines. Not quite sure where that came from. It's a little bit of everything. So at my point in the bloodline, the Native American part has been watered down to less than 1%. It's not even showing. So I just wanted to give y'all a snapshot of what I'm showing. And several members of my family have also taken tests. And so it's neat to see the side-by-side comparisons and to see just how even siblings can vary in different percentages, you know, based on what parts the baby zygote decided to take from each. Right? So it's super exciting. There's my brother. Edward Jamal is popping on, and so to look at his ancestry stuff compared to mine as well. So it's really neat. Let me see if I can pop over real quick to ancestry.com. And so for this, Luzon. So that part over there for the Philippines, and then they actually take you now to about the region and things. And then as I was saying, for the Nigerian part, the ethnic groups, they break into these different tribes. So there's actually African American ancestry services that will break down your actual tribes that you're from. Ancestry doesn't do that yet, but they've at least acknowledged that there's multiple tribes that you could have ancestry in. Okay, so any questions about my DNA stuff? Okay, so if I there's different DNA tests you can do. 21andMe is more health related. Ancestry.com gives you more access to the historical records, that fun stuff. That's where I think at least 5 members of my family have taken their tests as well. Okay, so we're gonna have a brief wake up time. So stretch. Get ready to find stuff in your home or be creative in finding those things. And so we're going to do a very brief scavenger hunt. Jimmy just ran off, but I was going to ask him to keep time for me. Otherwise, I will set a timer. Stopwatch. All right, so for the indoor scavenger hunt, as we come on different categories, the first category is finding something. So you actually has to show something on the screen. I would like for you to say your name first and then the item, and let me acknowledge you first and then show the item. And so you'll get points for who chimes in first with the appropriate item. And each category has a little something different to it. So we'll start with category 1, round 1, which is you have to go find something. So if you have children in the house, children, helpers, easy access too might be helpful. This one's a little more creative. So the first one.
You gonna help me?
Y'all ready?
Jeurney Meekins.
Ready? Yep. All right. Find a picture of a sibling.
If you don't have a sibling.
A sibling. It says a sibling.
Um,
Say your name.
where's my sibling?
Oh, you ain't got no sibling up there.
A sibling. Doesn't have to be yours.
Can I show you my sibling?
Did someone say
Makisha
that?
has one.
Okay,
Got
Makisha,
one.
go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I
Bubba,
have a picture right here.
Makisha
Bubba,
said her name first. That was a thing. So Makisha is
Huh?
showing one on her phone. So good job, Makisha.
Can you see it?
Oh,
Got it
Makisha
already.
gets 90 points. Or excuse me, 1 point. So you got 1 point for round one. Y'all probably already saw the preview for the next one, but get ready. And you have 90 seconds for a refrigerator magnet.
Oh my gosh.
oh God.
Say your name first when you're ready to come on screen with
Leslie
it.
West.
Brag.
Leslie.
All right, Leslie said it first.
Okay, now where's my camera? Can you see me?
Yes.
Okay, can you see my magnet?
Yes. Okay, Leslie West, you have 1 point.
Very appropriate for this weekend.
Awesome. And on to the next one. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Vaseline.
Ooh,
Y'all see that scaly in the back?
I got some.
Oh,
Leslie.
God. Leslie, there you have 2 points, Leslie.
Those were fast.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep Vaseline downstairs.
I don't know why. It's
Y'all are
down there,
making this go
obviously.
quick. This is great. All right.
Mm.
And get ready, get ready, get ready. A pencil.
Oh,
Val.
Right.
Val has hers. Val,
I don't
let me find your name.
I don't have a
I got a
pencil.
pencil.
Yes, Val is good. All right, Val, you have 1 point.
Mm.
All right. And next one. Water.
Makisha.
Oh, Makisha, dang, that was quick.
It's water.
Hold on, let me find your picture.
Mm.
Okay, there you go. Water, Makisha.
Oh my
Makisha
goodness,
has 2 points.
man.
All right, so let's keep calm and count your points. I have Makisha with 2. I have Leslie with 2 and Valerie with 1.
Mhm.
Round 2. So this one, you don't have to, y'all can take a break. You don't have to run around the house for this one. These are
Wow.
answers. So again, please say your name first. Let me acknowledge you, and then you'll give your answer. So the category is who or what am I?
Hmm.
I am an African-American cure-all.
Makisha.
Hey, Lakeisha.
Ginger ale.
What?
I apologize that I didn't say my name first.
2,
Yeah.
4,
Mm.
5. 5 points for Makisha.
Hey,
An
ginger ale.
American cure-all.
African-American cure-all, ginger ale. I would have accepted other things like Vicks Vapor Rub
I do
or
ginger.
moonshine.
I do ginger and ginger root.
Yes.
Yeah, oh,
So all those fun things. All right, next one. Get ready, get ready. I was the commanding officer for the 688 Postal Battalion.
I haven't watched the movie yet.
Name, I need Judy.
Kerry Washington. Oh, that's what to say no name.
Someone said Judy?
I said
Who?
Doreeth.
Doreeth. Okay, Doreeth.
Kerry
Fine.
Washington.
You got it.
No, that's not the name.
Oh,
That's not the name.
That's the actress.
Oh, what's the name?
oh, it's oh, I just watched it last night.
Yes, me too.
six triple.
Oh my God, what is it?
Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember her name.
It's Brown.
Nope.
It's oh my God, she plays in Sister.
Mm.
Oh, Sister.
Not the actress, the person's name. 20 seconds.
No, I don't remember. Dang. I just
Mm.
watched it.
Those movies. Mm-mm.
Mm.
I can't
10
remember.
seconds.
Mm-mm. Six triple.
And time.
Who?
So, Lieutenant Colonel Charity Adams. I think she got promoted from captain to
Yeah.
hold on. from captain on the movie to, there we go, to major. And so this was of historical significance. Of all the Black people that waited to get deployed and be the first to deploy in a racist society, they were the only Black unit to deploy to Europe during World War II. And it was they were from the Women's Army Air Corps. So the Women's Army were only allowed certain positions in the military, right? All support positions. And so for them, they were waiting and training and waiting. And you'll see on the movie, they finally got assigned to go clean up 11 million letters that had never been delivered to soldiers or from their families. All waiting for, I think it was at least 2 years or so, that mail did not get delivered. It just built up in hangars. And these ladies had to fish through rat-infested, chewed up, torn up mail and get it to the right people. The movie really breaks down what a big deal that was of what they did. And the very racist general officer that was in charge of them wanted to make it difficult for them. So he gave them 6 months to do the task, and they got it done in less than 90 days.
Yep.
And no other unit before them was able to complete that assignment. So very good movie, but historical context, again, that all Black unit, the only one to deploy to Europe during World War II. And then also that with the renaming of Confederate named bases, she now has a base named after her. So yes, you'll see that at the end of the movie on the credits.
Yeah.
So sorry for the spoilers.
Jeurney, can I interject 1 second?
Go ahead.
For those who don't know, our co-host is currently active duty Lieutenant Colonel in the United States Air Force.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Just want everybody to know. Family history.
Yes.
And we also have another Lieutenant Colonel in the United States Army, Harold Watson Jr., I believe it is. He's at the recruiting command in Columbia, Ohio, as we speak. We're very, very proud of all of you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you. But I was watching the movie last night because on Facebook, of course, everyone's raving about it. And I was like, I don't want to see a Debbie Downer movie during the holidays, but it's very uplifting and it really gets into the nitty-gritty details of why this was such a big deal and makes it personable. So I think you'll really enjoy it. And it is a family friendly, if you don't mind a little bit of blood and gore movie. So, okay. All right. So next one. What I said was, I'm poor, Black, and I may even be ugly, but dear God, I'm here.
Makisha, Angela, oh man.
Makisha, go ahead.
Steely from the Curl and Purple.
Okay, Makisha.
It sounds like a setup.
I'm trying to tell you. If I had said you and me will never part, then it would have been a setup because me and her joke with that line of when they're doing the hand game with the two sisters.
It's so long since I've seen that movie. Wow.
All right. Next one. And Makisha, you can't answer this one because I told you.
Valerie.
Valerie, go ahead.
Okay, Washington.
Okay, I am an actor who was recently awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom, and she is right.
Yeah.
It is Denzel Washington.
Isn't that Pastor Denzel?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that part too.
Yes, that is a distinguished, accomplished man of God who is doing great things representing the world. If you haven't seen Gladiator 2 and you like gore and action and just nonstop violence, he does an exceptional job in Gladiator 2. He steals the show. Okay, he's the bad guy, but you can't even hate on him. He's Denzel. So very well done as usual. Okay, President Biden in his last few days in his position is putting out there some acknowledgments of the great acts and contributions to people in America. The list is, I think, 17 recipients that he gave it, and it's a very varied list. So just Google Biden Presidential Medal of Freedom, and you'll see the list of nominees. I can't think of Jamal. Do you know someone else off your head, or anyone else in the line?
Right off the moment, I still scatterbrained from the travel.
Oh, okay. I'm glad to hear your voice. Well, it's a very varied list, and it's exceptional people who have contributed to America. So, all right. So final round. This one you do get to stretch and go find something. This should be fairly easy for some of you. Find a single item. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Find a peppermint.
I don't have any left.
Listen, where I have one of those.
Angela?
Angela. Okay,
Damn, I got
Angela.
one.
Angela said it.
Oh,
Angela, where's your peppermint?
Oh, wait,
Oh,
hold
she got more than one. She got more than one. That's 10 points for Angela.
that's the only thing I could answer. I miss she beat me to it.
Couldn't reach mine.
You got a whole bag.
Yeah.
All right. So tallying up the score, we have Makisha with 12. We have Leslie with 2. We have Valerie with 6. And we have Angela with 10. So by a margin of 2, Makisha, you won.
Hey.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I hope you all learned something during it, but I just kind of picked things that I thought would be heartwarming. So what I wanted to do just real quick, since Jimmy took some of my thunder of what I wanted to do, and so I will just simply switch over to my other, come on, special. Let me stop sharing real quick. There we go. Get back to, there we go. So I just was going to ask family if y'all want to share about this picture. I know our cousin left, but tell us about this picture. As I was going through the family webpage and finding pictures, I thought, wouldn't it be nice if the person who was there could tell us a little something about what was going on in your life and a little more about the picture and the people in the picture?
Unfortunately, the trail signed off.
Is the ref there?
Like she's gone too.
Yeah,
Oh,
she took the NyQuil, I think that's what it was.
yeah, I thought her sister was on there too.
Yeah, this is her lovely mother. That's her family right there. Her
Okay.
sister, the wreath in the middle, and her
Yeah.
son, the trail's son with the
Yeah.
glasses on. And the little girl, I bet
That's a beautiful picture.
it is.
Medium well.
Is the little girl Dakaya?
Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
That's it.
Wow.
That's it. Yes. Yes.
Y'all know these people. Let's see. Who are these people?
It looks like Robin.
That's Robin. That's Robin Daniels' family, Upper Marlboro. This is Robin Daniel and her children.
Cabbage. Broccoli. We gotta do something well done.
Yeah.
Do something to go harder, but I like it crunchy.
That's a young man from West Point, isn't it?
Greg, is that
He got that look like the cadet.
Yeah, I believe so.
you say it looks like it's who? Is Joaquin? That his?
That's who that is.
Okay.
That's who
Yes,
that
okay.
is. Joaquin. Yes.
Okay.
Joaquin Edmonds is his name.
Edmonds,
Okay,
yeah.
awesome.
That's Osa's nephew.
Okay.
Right. This lady here is, her name is Louise Meekins Christian. She passed away 2 years ago in Lancaster, Virginia.
Okay.
Oh man.
This is his father used to live next door to me. His father's name was oh Lord have mercy, what's his name? Anyway, he's a Meekins. He's a police officer in Washington, D.C. I think that's what he is now.
Okay.
I can't think of his name right offhand. I won't say nothing here.
I think Jimmy recognized that young lady there.
Daddy, you want to tell us a little bit about this lady?
Well, this young lady right here is one of my sisters. Her name is Josephine Jefferson. Put it this way, she got more grandkids than everybody put together. I don't.
You're not joking.
She's been married twice. Her names were like Johnson, Josephine Johnson at one time, and her excuse me, got something in my throat. And their other husband here is Floyd Jefferson, and they are from Toanna, which is up in Chickahominy, one of the Chickahominy Meekins, and out of my family, which is consisted of 11 children, and that's Jeurney's aunt.
So she has a son that has at least 13 children all by himself. So that's why we were saying.
Jeez, I thought our records were wrong. Them records are right.
No,
Yep.
that's right. That
It's
is
just
right.
It's one cousin.
That's just one of her sons. So yes.
And on top of everything else, we have run out of names up in the Chickahominy. I'm going to say the connection now. So I can't even keep up with it.
I thought this was fun. This was a screenshot of a Zoom that we did last spring or so, I think.
Yeah, wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Which reminds
Jamal,
me,
you're even on there.
what about, where's Melanie tonight?
Michaela had her dance camp this weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's this lady?
Oh man.
I can't remember right offhand.
Okay. And this lady, she looks familiar.
She is I was at her funeral. I can't think of her name. Not Spain. She was on the Meredith. Her last name is Meredith. Oh Lord, she got a daughter lives in Mechanicsville, Virginia. I can't think of her name right offhand. Nice looking lady. Nice. I took that picture, by the way, that you just showed at her sister's funeral some years ago.
Who are these people?
That's Sharice and her husband, right?
Right, and her husband.
Sure is. Yeah.
Okay. How are they related to us?
She's on the Meekins side. I mean, I don't say much, but she's a Meekins.
She over in Philly, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Who are these beautiful ladies?
I'll let Patrice tell us who that is. Or either Shirley.
What a crew.
Or Angela.
Well, I see one of mine.
I see Michaela and Jemiah.
That's Michaela and Jemiah. Who's that in the blue?
Oh no.
That's one of Ron Meekins.
That's one of Ron Meekins' granddaughters.
Okay.
And it might be one of the granddaughters. No, I ain't gonna say the one just graduated. No, she wouldn't be there. But she's a twin to he got two sets of grandchildren that are twins. The other twin girls just entered college this year. She's a freshman at University of Pennsylvania.
Wow.
Scholarship award winners.
Oh.
Who's that lady?
Yeah.
I don't know. I know her face, but I don't know her well. That's why I don't remember her name.
Look at her hair. That's really nice. These are Aunt Josie's granddaughters, Daddy?
Yep. This is
Some of her many grandchildren.
A couple of them anyway.
There's our recent cousin there with all her regalia on.
Oh,
And the
yeah.
family and her son at an older age look like they're in duress.
Yes.
Right. That's a nice-
Yeah. Yeah, that's the two sisters there.
yeah. There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, this lady's a Lemons, right?
Yes.
That's go ahead, Brenda. Tell her who that is.
That's Frances Lemons and her granddaughter.
Oh.
And they're the ones that got the award for being at the reunion for the longest married couple or something.
Okay.
You know, from Lancaster.
That's correct.
Awesome.
And to Ebenezer Baptist Church one of these Sundays. See old.
Yeah, she's Deacon Ann.
That's awesome. And these peoples are.
One of them is on the call right now.
So this is so funny because of course that's me, but those other three, those are my coworkers. But we consider
ourselves family. There's family up there. Oh, that's perfect. I love it.
Yeah.
And that's some of your family.
Okay,
Jen.
Oh yeah.
I recognize them.
Where was that picture taken?
Go ahead, Brenda.
That was taken at Jamaica's wedding, Johnny's.
Oh, okay.
In Chesapeake, Virginia, I think.
Virginia Beach.
Virginia Beach, close enough.
Yeah. That is the truth. Close enough.
Oh, can you tell which one is my dad on this picture?
Oh my gracious.
There he is.
Wow.
Any one of his non-immediate family can tell which one is my dad on this picture?
The one down right in the middle?
No.
No.
One with
That's
his
Uncle
hand
Howard.
in his mouth?
That's what I was
Nope.
gonna say.
That's Uncle Andy.
I thought it was the one next to Uncle Andy. No?
Wow, that's a great picture.
Yeah, that's James Meekins Sr., Miss Pearlie Meekins, and all their children's. Is it all of them, Daddy? Or are you missing one on there?
No,
You missing some?
This is down to Joseph, the one that we saw the picture of the lady of my sister that has all.
So is she the baby?
Okay, right.
Okay.
In this shot here, wait a minute, she is holding the baby.
Yeah.
Holding the baby. So.
Yeah, because that's Loretta standing next to her, and then Colora's on the other side. So the baby is Josie then.
So which one is Bubba?
He all the way in the black on the right.
See, biting his bottom lip. He's got a sports jacket on.
The black dark one on the right.
But yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was pimping red back in the day. You can tell that.
So this is my daddy in Korea with me, pinning on Ray when I put on Lieutenant Colonel. My hair was looking good that day. This is Jamal on the phone. Also goes by Edward, and that's his baby girl Chloe with her cute self, and that's her graduate. With her beautiful self, and then Portia, who's on the line sometimes, she's working hard, but that's her and baby girl who's grown now.
My youngest,
yeah. And this is my cousin Wilbert Jr. and then his sister Walisha on the left. They're both in the military. Walisha just got stationed at the Pentagon as a chaplain's aide. She's tech sergeant now. And I think Wilbert Jr. is a staff sergeant in the Army, Daddy?
Yes, yeah, he's staff sergeant.
And so the gentleman on the right is one of my dad's brothers, Uncle Wilbert. And this was, I think I told y'all, this is a picture where Daddy saved my life the first time. So that's me and the little bloomers here. That's Makisha. And then Daddy got his legs out. But I almost drowned that day. Daddy can tell the story.
Yes.
Your daddy has some skinny legs. Is all I got.
You call them chicken legs. Please call them. But he combed the floor of the James River trying to find me after I went under.
Well, wait a minute, that was over at York.
York? Okay, I thought it was York.
At the York, the undercurrents got her. I had both of them water at the same time, and they were sitting in these flotation seats. And as I turned around to be with Makisha for a second, I said, "Hey, Jeurney." Well, I don't think I called it Jeurney then. I just turned around and she was gone, floating. So I immediately went down under, started grabbing sand, rocks, shells, everything, until I grabbed her by a leg.
Oh my goodness.
And I ran to the shore. I don't know. I might have run on top of the water. I don't even remember it happening. Flash. I didn't have time.
Yeah.
I
To
just,
think about that, yeah. Wow.
and then somehow I had to go back and get Makisha, I believe. Or I don't know. I don't even. I can't remember because I was probably in shock.
Wow.
Shock.
You were saved for a reason.
Yeah.
Yes.
God
That's
saved
right.
you for a reason.
That's right. Many times.
But I didn't know she had all that. Oh my goodness. She's showing myself along with my brothers and sisters.
Yeah, this was the last formal picture that my dad and his brothers and sisters all took together.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's just some of the pictures. It's 9:30. I don't want to keep y'all late today,
was
but I
great.
thought it'd be nice
This is enjoyable.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good to see some of those pictures.
Yeah. You know, it's when someone has the story behind it or they were there, it means so much more to just hear the story, you know?
Yeah.
You're not gonna necessarily hear that but from that person.
And I
how
love
the eyes they saw it.
pictures.
Yes.
Right up my alley.
So happy New Year, family. And it's wonderful to see you all here today. Thank you for hanging out late with us. And Jamal from having jet lag and making his way. I promise I didn't give Makisha the answers.
Jamal, where have you been?
I went to Lima, Peru.
Oh, nice. For Christmas?
Yeah,
New Year's?
there's a historically Black city in Lima, or excuse me, in Peru called Chincha. And my girlfriend, she's Afro-Peruvian. Some of you have met her. She took me to this town, and we wore all white. It was a New Year's Eve celebration. It started at like 10 and it ended at 10 in the morning. There was music, live music, dancing, salsa, Afro-Peruvian dance, a whole bunch of stuff. There was a fire in the street. There were people dancing on the roof. It was a very interesting experience to see Black people living in a different place, and so many of them. It felt like home.
Wow, nice. That was fabulous.
Till 10 in the morning. Woo.
Wow.
We left at 4 in the morning. I couldn't say that. But, so I'm back in DC now.
Okay.
Well, I like to say thank you so much. You did a wonderful job, Jeurney.
That was
Just
awesome.
I can't tell you how great I feel for doing. That's genealogy. You're teaching us.
Yeah.
You're teaching all of us on this call. We learned something from what you just did with those pictures. Fantastic. And this is one of the reasons I keep commending Cousin Greg for taking those wonderful pictures, because long after 100 years from now, they'll be looking at those pictures and say, "Oh yeah, that's so and so and so." That's why now I'm putting names to pictures, because my daughter told me you need to start putting names, and I said she's right. So I'm adding names to stuff. Yes,
Nice.
my daughter. But you know, that is wonderful. That's absolutely wonderful. You never cease to amaze me. I can see why you're a lieutenant colonel. I can tell you,
Thank
very,
you.
very smart girl, and the Lord saved you for a reason. No doubt about it.
And he helped me tonight because I wrote that
Yeah, absolutely, all the time.
Yes, indeed.
All the time, absolutely. I want to say hello and welcome to Edward Jamal. Let's see, we and Kim Turner. Hello to her. We have Shirley.
Hello.
Patrice. We heard her beautiful voice. Let's see. Did anybody else in here? I spoke to Arib earlier, didn't I? I hope I did.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Welcome everybody. this has been another fun night. As I said, hour and a half ago, I was cold when I got on this call. I was physically cold. I warmed up real quickly. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I want to say before we leave, just remind you that we do have a Super Bowl fundraiser. It is blind luck. Contact me if you're interested in helping us. This is for our local chapter here that will benefit all of our family members whenever they attend something that the DC chapter hosts. Or, well, yes, we've helped out some other functions too. So not just something we sponsor, but other family members, other places that sponsor stuff, and we've helped them also. So it helped the
Thank
family.
you.
The, the,
Thank
the,
you.
pro- the proceeds from it help other family members. Just again, reminder, it's 2025. Scholarship fund is kind of low. We got 6 months to go before we'll be handing out scholarships. We are about $2,000 or $3,000 behind where we were this time last year. So please keep that in mind. We are a nonprofit organization. Your donation is tax deductible. Also, along with the Super Bowl Sunday, my wife and I will be again be hosting a Super Bowl party here. Game starts at 6 o'clock. We'll be here in the basement. Whenever you want to come over, all are invited. So keep that in mind. If you're in the area, or even if you're not in the area, you're still invited. So just wanted to say that before we go. Next month's co-host is Ronald Alvin Meekins. He couldn't join us tonight. He had another function, another engagement. So did Linda Harris Winters. She let me know she wouldn't be able to join us tonight. She has another engagement. We're looking for a host for March, April, May. So if we have any volunteers to be co-hosts, one of those months, speak up. I turned my hearing aid a little bit. I didn't hear you. Let me get my phone. I need to turn it up a little bit so I can. I'm missing it. Let me turn it all the way up to number 5. Still don't hear nothing. Okay.
I can do March 4. Is that March 14th? I think.
Let me look at my calendar. March 14th. That's not Valentine's Day. Oh, that's right. Valentine's Day is in February.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do April.
February 14th is Valentine's Day. That's a Friday too. That'll be the second Friday too. Oh, that's because the month of February has 28 days. Is that who was that? Miss West?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I can do March.
I'm gonna call her Miss West from there. Okay. If you all have time, you don't mind, if you want to comment on the Christmas and New Year's holidays, something special to you, please do so. Brenda, you want to start, or you want me to say something?
You can say something. I can't remember back that far.
What was special for us during the holidays was New Year's Eve. We attended.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No.
My throat is dry. Please go ahead.
Right. On New Year's Eve, we attended the 103rd birthday of Granny. We all call her Granny, but she's actually West's aunt. And we had a ball. She is sharp as a tack. She everybody there. And when you asked her to do something and she didn't want to do it, her response was always, "You don't tell me what to do. I do what I want to do because I'm 100." And then she would hold 3 fingers up. And 3.
Wow.
Such a lovely, lovely. Yes, celebration. She's very feisty. And we're just trying to figure out what keeps her going. And she could even tell you that somebody is missing that's normally at her celebration. But 103 years old on
Wow.
New Year's
God
Eve.
bless her.
You ain't
Yeah,
lying.
God
yeah.
bless her.
Yep.
And I normally ask her whenever we visit. They live in Farmville, Virginia, which is about 60 miles west of Richmond. And whenever we visit them, I always ask her, "Do she want a little nip?" And she normally take a little nip. This time she didn't. I don't know why, but
Mm,
I mean, she didn't take a nip, so I took
mm.
her nip. I took it myself for her.
Took it for.
Well,
Mhm.
so, but maybe I mean, she's not a drinker. Don't get me wrong, but she take a little nip.
Right, but you noted that she didn't take a nip this time.
She did that right. Right, that's right. But last year on 102nd, she took
Mhm.
she drank it real fast. She said, "I
What
want another."
was it? Can you tell?
It's some kind of brown liquor. It was
Canadian Club.
Hennessy, probably Hennessy.
it was a brown liquor. I know that, but it wasn't much. It was a little bit. And one of her daughters said, "Granny, don't yeah, that's enough. That's enough. You don't tell me what to do." She said, "I'm 102." That was a year ago. But
Mhm.
yeah, she was okay. Anyone else? Anything special from the holidays you'd like to share with us?
Yeah.
I will. It was Jasmine, my great niece's. It's 10 months, so it was her first Christmas. Jasmine Serenity. So that was very special to see her reaction to the lights and all the presents, and trying to open her presents and the wrapping paper. So of course she didn't quite understand everything, but we do have lots of pictures, so it was very special to be there for that.
She's a blessing. She was born 10 months ago. She weighed around 2 pounds.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Oh,
she's up to 17 pounds now.
Oh, hallelujah. God bless the little baby.
Yep. So
the Lord looks out for fools and babies.
God bless the little baby. Wow,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
amazing.
This is a
Wow.
perfect example.
Thank you, God.
Yeah. Okay, someone else? Okay.
Well,
I guess that's
let me say something, Jimmy. Then, I just want to tell everybody that my holiday started on Thanksgiving when I had all of my family together at Jeurney's place overlooking the Hampton River in Hampton.
Nice. Nice.
And I've been the first time in so many years. I don't know. I was speechless.
yes.
My saying was that was Christmas for me come early. Well, since that time, going on through Christmas, that holiday has stretched all the way to this point. Level of faith has risen, and our church has this 21-day fast that we're into right now as I speak. And all I can say, God is good.
Amen.
Yes.
Yeah, he's good.
Amen.
Yes. Reeb, you've been kind of quiet tonight, darling.
I'm on the tired side. Don't mean to be so quiet, but
That's all right.
a little tired
Okay.
and pensive. Very
Yes.
pensive.
Yeah. Patrice, it was super nice. You and your mom to see, and also Angela last Saturday to see you in New Jersey. Thank you so much for coming down. Greatly appreciated. I think the folks who put that together did a wonderful job. A good venue. And Angela, as you said, the food was good. Especially the omelet, if you got an omelet. It was cooked right there in front of us. I thought the ambiance was really, really, really nice.
It was nice.
Especially after coming off a year of losing three first cousins in less than 11 months, about 11 and a half months. So it was really, really good to see you all come down. I really do appreciate it. And I know the Juanita, Donine, and the rest of them that put that together really do appreciate it. Edwards, again, it's good to see you. It's always wonderful to see your smiling face. We never know where you are in the world, but we know the good Lord is with you and keeping you safe. That's what we want to see happen. And I think that's it. Makisha, mighty quiet tonight.
I'm
So,
tired. We've had
You
a
the
snow
one that
week.
was winning all the points?
Yeah, I'm
What
tapped
do you
out.
mean she was quiet?
Let's see. You're educated. You're school. You're in the education field, right?
Right. We had snow days all this week. And so my child, he had the flu or a virus for like the last 2 or 3 days. So I've been dealing with like
Oh,
disinfecting and
gee.
Lysoling and all that. So yeah,
Wow.
he's asleep finally.
Are you wearing a mask? Are you wearing a mask in the house?
No, but I'm letting him watch cartoons so he's not in my face. He's literally
Right,
seen
okay,
me like
good.
5 seconds
Good.
today.
Because you can't afford to catch that. You can't.
I
You
know,
know.
right?
You might want to put a mask on just to be like you're a nurse. You're his nurse. Nurses wear masks.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, really.
Kim, would you like to say anything?
I'm just listening. I'm glad to be on the call tonight. Normally I'm working, but I'm glad to be here. Thank everybody. And I'll let everybody know I did get engaged Mother's Day. So I am
Congratulations.
married. Thank
Congratulations.
you. Thank you. But I'm glad to be on here. So thank you so much. And hi to my sister Valerie.
Okay. Great.
I would like to say something.
Oh, beautiful.
Did you hear me?
Say it again. I was looking at that picture.
I said I would like to say something.
Yeah, I was coming to you next. Go.
Oh wow. Okay.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna look at this picture.
Okay.
Nice.
Jeurney put that picture. That's well, I recognize some of the faces.
Yeah.
But that's you in front.
Yeah, Edward was sharing the picture. So
That's
he's
in
up
the
front with
front.
his girlfriend that he was talking about.
yeah, that's Cato. And the person with the glasses is Armani. He's my youngest brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good looking fella.
Yes. Some of Danny, she's my cousin on my mom's side. On the left, that's Armani's girlfriend. She's from Sao Paulo, Brazil. And then the rest of us.
Jeurney, James, that has been on the call sometimes. Portia, her daughter Naomi, Daddy, Portia's husband Kevin. Yeah.
Okay.
Daddy's youngest, Marcus, he hasn't been on the call yet.
Yeah.
Keisha's son, Uriel.
Yep.
Yep.
Was this picture taken recently?
Yeah, this was Thanksgiving that Daddy was talking about. So
Oh,
Jamal
okay.
wanted to share the picture.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, so Daddy was saying that he's got all his sons in the picture. So his youngest, Marcus, Jamal, the next one, and James, all in the picture.
Why did you look kind of bright and sunny? Was it nice there?
It was a nice sunset, actually.
Yeah.
It looked
So
so
it's just an odd angle because Armani was taking a selfie. So
nice. Nice
Gotcha.
photograph.
thanks. Yeah, I have the pleasure to live on the water, so it's pretty wonderful.
Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you.
Yep.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Amen.
Angela?
Yeah, I just wanted to say I apologize. Y'all were playing the game. I was speaking out of turn because when she said we were going to play a game inside, I was in the hall because they were making noise in here. So I run back in. I'm trying to tell my sister, be quiet. I'm trying to hear. And I've never heard that you have to say your name first. So I felt so bad about that. So I apologize. And also, I wanted to say, really, first and foremost, Happy New Year, everybody. A blessed New Year.
Yeah.
Going forward. And also to Cousin Jimmy, I love your background.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And what's up, Edward? I ain't seen you in a while. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I have to hit up you and Patrice the next time I'm in New York. We need
Cool. Cool.
You'll hear from me sooner than later.
Patrice?
Yes, cool. Yeah, I was as Edward was talking, I'm like, wherever you meet up, we gonna meet up mutual because you know that congestion pricing then kicked in. So I'll be on the train to come meet you.
Something
No, we're gonna still drive. Don't worry, we'll pay the $7.
It's not.
It'll be less traffic, hopefully. Don't worry, we'll pay the $7 to see
Speak for yourself.
Let us know. But everybody has to be prepared. No, it's $9, I think, congestion.
Yeah, it's
So
$9.
just be prepared that you're gonna pay that congestion, and you have to find some place to park. We run on a Sunday
That's why
morning
I'll
or
get on the
Saturday
train.
morning.
Hmm.
No, I'm gonna pick you up, little sis.
Oh,
My
gosh.
niece. I'm gonna pick you up.
Explain to those who don't know what that $9 congestion fee is for coming in, what, into Manhattan or something like that?
Yes,
Okay,
60th
so
and
now
yeah, go
you
ahead. It's
explain.
crazy.
You explain. Go ahead, please. You talk.
No, I know it's with 60th Street and below. So if you're entering anywhere in that zone, you're gonna be charged. So people are thinking that, oh, you could bypass it by going on the highway. No, it's on the streets. So if you think you're gonna just cut off the highway and then hit the street, the toll booth is right there. Boom. It's no getting around it. It's just one big scam. One big scam.
Ooh, wow.
So I'm sure everybody's heard about it. That now, they have so much traffic coming into the city. It's nuts. The taxi cabs, the Ubers, the bikes, everybody. So they're trying to eliminate all of the congestion. So now they want to charge us $9 if we want to come anywhere into the city below 60th Street.
Wow.
Crazy.
However, if you have to go past 60th Street, you can take the FDR Drive and bypass all the streets, or you can take the West Side Highway. But if you come off before 60th Street, you will be charged $9. If you're driving a bus or a van, I think it's even more.
It's
You can go on
13.
to you can go on to NYC website and check. And it's best to have your Easy Pass.
Wow.
So you can get charged the least amount of money, because I think it's $9 with Easy Pass and more if you don't have an Easy Pass.
It's a scam.
Oh, have mercy.
But it's another way for them to make off of
Valerie, tell them DC will have it next.
or let me see, or Atlanta or California, the big cities.
Yeah.
These is too. I know Los Angeles has a lot of traffic, and but that's far from there.
Shirley, you have anything to say to us before we conclude?
Are you talking about Shirley Roper?
Yes, your sister.
Shirley Roper signed in, but Shirley Roper's hanging out in the living room. She got you on, but she ain't really on. I had to come in the back. I'm in her house. I'm in my sister's house now, but I'm in the back room.
Okay, I got you.
She out there chilling. They partying. She with her daughter-in-law and her granddaughter.
Got you. Okay, this has been a really, really good way to start the year. This is the most fun I've had since New Year's Eve, and we thank you so much. Brenda and I, and we have this is kind of a sad note in closing. We have a really good friend who's we met here in Maryland through our late son. She was an educator, and that's how we met her. And she was sitting here in the basement one day, and she saw this picture over here. She said, "I know that guy." I said, "No, you don't." And I might have told this to some of you before. She said, "His name is Earl Meekins." I said, "What? How do you know Earl? Earl is from Hampton." So was she. They should live on the same block.
Oh my.
But yeah, and right, his pictures were sitting here on the table. But to make a long story short, we've been really good friends. She was she watched over my grandchildren, our boys through high school and so forth and so on. And she was teaching she was a counselor over at Kennedy when my oldest grandson, Jarmel, was there. Anyway, she retired. Make a long story short, she and her husband were with us on October 12th in Vegas for my grandson's wedding. He invited her, and she wasn't feeling well. And 6 weeks later, she found out she was very, very sick, and she passed away about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago. And the funeral was on the 14th. So we were really, really sad to lose 75 years old. Really, the last time I saw her before she got sick, and we saw her in hospice, well, we caught the same plane back to Maryland, to Baltimore, Washington, Thurgood Marshall Airport. And then the next time we saw her was in the hospice. It's very, very sad. So we're gonna spend Sunday night with her watching the Washington Commodores, Commanders, whatever that name is, win this playoff game. And
good luck.
They're not going to win.
So Brenda's
They
preparing.
don't
We're
need
gonna
luck.
we're gonna prepare to go around and take some stuff over to their house and spend time with her husband and her daughter and grandchildren. So that's a sad thing to start the year with. She was a wonderful, wonderful lady. She spoke at my son's funeral in Richmond. Just a wonderful person. So, but other than that, we are starting the year off on a good note of spending 2 hours with you. And I thank you for hanging in there. I know for those of you who work, Friday nights is hard to do, but we thank you so much. And if there's nothing else, we're going to sign off for now. And Lord willing, we'll see you next month.
Okay.
And things will have changed. Things will have changed in the United States on the 20th by then. So keep your chin up. As Pastor John Wesley said, as Pastor John Wesley says, we're going to get through this.
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Amen.
Well, while we
will.
have the people on that line, do you want to just say next month our time falls on Valentine's Day? Do we just want to push it a day and let people have the day with their lovey, so to speak, and not infringe on that and their time?
Bring their loved ones on the call.
That's not a date, sir. That's not right. They don't share those. That's not to be shared.
I
Speaking
would
of that, Journey, who's hosting February 14th?
Ron Meekins is our host next month. I would prefer to let it
Okay.
stay as it is because they're people are kind of used to that date. And even if I tell them it's not, they're gonna tune in and wonder where are you? Where are you? So, but if anyone, is, for all you lovers out there, and you unable to join us, that's fine. We understand. The lady who sleeps upstairs, I guess she's still on the call.
Yes, I'm here.
She's here.
I'm here.
Hi,
So
Brenda.
Hello, sweetie. I'm here, so you better watch it.
Yeah, you be careful what you say, Jimmy.
Yeah, I'm a curtail that comment.
Think about it.
I won't get any grits and shrimp in the morning for breakfast. So
That sounds good. Saturday
Sure
morning.
enough does.
Woo, some nice fresh coffee.
Yeah,
And your wifey.
Say, this is what delusion sounds like.
all right,
No,
folks.
you didn't say that.
Hi, family. Love you.
Okay, folks. Thanks again. I love seeing all these smiles on this picture here.
Okay, everybody. And Journey, you did wonderful. You
Thank
really
you,
did
dear.
wonderful.
Thank
You did better than
you.
your brother Edward. And
I love
Edward was
that.
great.
Yeah, love.
Yeah, it's a great way to start the year, everybody.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you,
Okay.
everybody.
All right.
Good night.
Everybody
you.
be
Good
safe.
night.
So long.
Okay.
Good night.
Okay.
Good night.
So long.